everyone. Welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. Today we're covering a new topic. Well, we have talked about it in earlier videos. It is the Girdle of Venus. It's not common in its complete form, but we do have it. And it has to do with your libido. All right, let's just get started. So there is a little bit of information on it. So we're going to cover that, and then we'll get to the examples that I have for you. All right. Okay, I think we're all set. Now, as you see here, this is your check sheet. The Girdle of Venus. Venus. All right, when we think about the Girdle of Venus, we're talking about a line that represents a second heart line and is located between the heart line, here's your heart line here, and the top of the palm. And here it is. Okay? Now, it's found on approximately 10% of the population. That's when it looks like this in its completed form. Okay? And it represents sensitivity and emotional responsiveness. To the degree that it is clear and well defined, the more balanced and properly channeled these emotions will be. So it's saying when it's like this in its completed form, then the degree is more balanced and your channels of emotions will run smoothly. As the name applies, the Girdle of Venus is associated with our erotic makeup. Tradition links the Girdle of Venus with a strong appetite or strong appetites, especially if it is complemented by a large amount of Venus. Now, the thumb ball is the Venus. If this area is hard or well defined, you can't, when you press, it doesn't go all the way down. Okay? Okay, so if this is strong here, really full, then this reveals a stronger level of emotional response. Okay? People with a Girdle of Venus are easily impressed by suggestion and sexual imagery, although the degree depends on the clarity, length, and depth of the line itself. Also, we must check the strength, direction, and clarity of the heart in the headline. So when you are evaluating it, it's important to check these lines, these two. This is the headline, this is the heart line. You can't miss them because if you have this line, which is the Girdle of Venus, then below that is the heart line, and below that is the headline. So they're all together. So take a look over here and it will tell you what's going on with the Venus. Now this is ideally, if you have one and it looks like this. So as we go to the others, you won't be seeing one where you have the complete circle. It starts here and ends here, if it's completed. And then we have to assume, certainly by looking at this, the line is complete. It's not broken. It's well formed, as it says here, clear and well formed. It's a single line that just comes between the index finger or Jupiter, middle finger, which is Saturn, and this is the ring finger. These two fingers are in between, and we have it ending between the Saturn, between the ring finger or Apollo and the little finger, Mercury. So you can't miss it. So that's ideal. Now let's take a look at what it usually looks like. Okay, and we're beginning here. All right, here's a short one. If you have a short and clear, clear means it's well defined. It's not broken, it's not thin, and so on. This is a good sign of emotional alertness. It is usually found in professional entertainers, musicians, artists, and others known to be moved emotionally. And they, of course, have to be able to express their talent to the public. So yes, they're known for the emotion. So if you come upon one, or if you're a person yourself that has a talent for professional entertaining or musicians, artists, or one of those areas or categories, then you do have strong emotion. Strong emotion. Of course, you could be the exception to the rule now. Maybe you don't seem to be able to express that. But assuming that you do, and you have this line, or you probably will, but it will be just a single line, and it doesn't go all the way across. All right. If you have it like that, it reveals a sense of balance in your emotions and sexuality. Okay, remember it's short and it must be clear, well formed, but just short. And some of them can be just a little shorter than this. Okay, now let's take a look at the next one. This is our last one. Now maybe you have one, or you're not sure, or when you look at the lines, it just doesn't look right. Here we are. Let's see what's wrong here. Here we have a girdle, and it's in pieces. It's trying to form, at least it tried here, but we've got bits and pieces. So this is a girdle of Venus that's broken. The lines are broken, and it's poorly formed. Poorly. So let's see what this reveals. A short and clear girdle of Venus is broken. The bottom, here we are in the middle. A long and broken girdle, that means when it says long, means it's trying to form a complete. This can be a difficult sign, as it reveals a person who may have trouble finding fulfillment for his or her emotional needs. It can also reveal difficulty in realized emotional tension. You feel this way, but you can't put your finger on it. It is also common with individuals who are extremely sensitive and given to temper tantrums because of difficulty in finding reliefs for pent-up nervous energies. Okay, so that's what it looks like. This is more common than the first one I showed you. All right, let's take the last comment here at the bottom. When a girdle is broken and poorly defined, and this is broken and poorly defined, the person can be promiscuous, moody, and self-indulgent. But it's wise to look at the whole hand before coming to any conclusion. But this is basically it. All right? So that's the girdle. I have just a little more information to give you about the girdle, so we'll save that for next time. All right? I hope you like this lesson, and by all means, I encourage you to give a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the new subscribers. Really happy to have you. Well, have a great day. Love yourself, love and light. Bye.